Hello everyone and welcome to another video of my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about intent. We are using intent to move between activities. Mainly we have two types of intents, explicit intent and implicit intent. We are using explicit intent to move between activities of a single application, and we are using implicit intent to move from activity of one application to the activity of another application. For example, if I want to share a text from my own application by email or something, or if I want to go to gallery to choose a photo and bring it to my own application, I have to use implicit intent. Let's start with the explicit intent. For this, let's go to activity_main. I will use this text view. If you don't know how to use the text view, you can click on this link and see the video about the text view. I will change the text of the text view to first activity, and the text size of the text view to 34 sp, and I need two buttons. The first one for explicit and the second one for implicit intents. If you don't know how to use button, click on this link and you can see the video about the button. I will rename the ID of the first button to button 1, and I will change the text of the button to explicit. Okay, the second button with the ID button 2 and the text of implicit. That's good. Now I want to go to the package that's holding main activity. Right click on it, press new, and activity and empty activity to create another activity. Let's call it second activity. I think it's better to change the first letter to capital letter as well. And finish. Okay, let's go to layout of the second activity. Here I just need a text view to show that we are in the second activity. Just I will change the text of it to second activity. And the size of the text to 34 sp as well. Okay, let's go back to main activity.kt. First of all, I should initialize my buttons. Value button 1 equals to find view by ID, the type button, and the location r.id dot button 1. By pressing Ctrl or Command, and D. I will duplicate this line of code for the second button, and here button 1 dot setOnClickedListener. Okay, I want to write a code that checks the button, the first button, and whenever I'm pressing it, redirect me from the first activity to the second activity. So for this I need value. I'm gonna call it intent 1 equals to intent I will press Alt and enter. Then I need to represent from which activity I'm going to which activity. For this I will type this, which is represents this main activity. Then the second activity class. And now start activity, and I have to put this intent, which is holding the data, into this start activity, and when the compiler catches this line, will understand that should go to this activity from this one. Okay, let's check it on emulator. From first activity, I'm pressing explicit, and I'm going to second activity. Now when I'm pressing back, I will be back to the activity that I came from it. But if here I add finish, when I'm going to the second activity, the process of the first activity will be killed, the first activity will be destroyed, and in the second activity, when I'm pressing back button, the application will be closed. Let's check it. From first activity to second activity, and pressing back, and the whole application is closed. Now let's do the same for the for implicit intent. I need to connect button 1 to the function setOnClickedListener to check the user if pressing it or not, and I need value intent the second equals to intent, but this time I don't know which application the user will choose, so I should give the option to the user to choose the application that the user wants from list of applications that we have in the device. So I don't know this, and I should write intent dot action send. and this line will open a list of activities for the user. Now I have to explain what I want to send from this application to the other applications. For this, I'm gonna call the intent, then put extra, and simply I will put something into the intent. Again, intent, oh sorry, dot extra underscore text. Then I have to write what is the text that I want to send. Here either I can write something, for example simple text, or I can build a value and put this text inside it, no matter. Again, I need to explain what is the type of the data that I'm sending. So I'm pressing intent, the second type, equals to a string we need, so text backslash plain. Line by line I put some data into intent, and now I'm putting this intent, which is the holder of my data, into the start activity again. Okay, let's test it. It doesn't work, something is wrong. Oh, okay, here button 2. Let's test it again. Implicit, and here is the list of the applications that can hold the text. I can select Gmail, okay, so it's not registered, I cannot use it. Something else, messages, new message, and here I'm gonna add a number. And here is my text, simple text, exactly the thing that I wrote here, and I can send it to this number, for example. Okay, that's everything about intent for now. Later in the next video I will explain how to go from one activity to the other activity to bring some data with you to the first activity. So be with me in the next video for this great content. Thank you for your support. Give me a thumbs up and share this video with your friends if you like it. If you are new in my channel, please remember to subscribe the channel and hit the bell button to be aware about new videos. See you, bye bye.